Hey guys, it's 681 Shadow, and welcome to the very, very long-awaited anime review for Koutetsujou no Kabaneri. And I am not alone here. It's my first ever anime review with someone. I am with Kazyto27.
Hello.
Uh,
Really nothing to say. So
I really know what to
yeah.
say. Yeah. Sadly, we could not get our other friend Lucas on here because time we this was trying to it's supposed to happen like a lot earlier, and then we couldn't like time it with everyone because I went away on vacation, and then Kazuto's going away on vacation in like a week, if a
Yeah.
few days for a week. So like
Tomorrow I'm also leaving. So yeah.
yes, and we don't want to delay this any more than it already is. So we just want to go with it now. So there will be a timestamp on the video right here saying when spoilers will start. We're just going to talk about and before that time mark, we're going to talk about the anime and say basically what it's about and stuff like that. So Koutetsujou no Kabaneri, aka Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress, is a action type anime where it's in like an apocalyptic world where these monsters called Kabanes are, and you can only kill them by piercing through their heart. And so the main character, Ikoma, he is working on a weapon to to fight the Cobain, and when his station gets attacked, he feels like that could be his moment. That's basically like the preface on Kiss Anime that I did not look at. I actually didn't look at that. I just remember it somehow, which is scary. But do you have anything else to say on what it's basically about?
Do we explain Cabaneris or would you
Uh,
like later?
no, not yet. Not yet. No, don't explain that yet.
So
Because
these are the Iron Fortresses. Oh, by at first glance, it kind of looks like a train anime. Just want to throw that out there. It kind of looks like a train anime.
yeah. The first time I saw this anime, it was an AMV, and I'd see trains. I was like, wait a minute.
First time I saw it, I was like, picture on Amazon was like a train. I'm like, this is gonna be interesting.
This is either gonna be really good, or it's just gonna go downhill really fast. Cough, cough, Mayoga. I didn't.
Yeah, Mayoga.
I didn't see Mayoga, but I saw that it went down.
I
But
saw 2 episodes of it and then stopped watching it because it was like it's like a horror type anime. That's fun
yeah,
though.
yeah. But anyways, I think that's about it. So if you're into like the action, not really. It's not really action comedy. It's more like more. It's a more serious type anime. It's not like Dragon Ball with a comedy. So if you're into like a more serious action anime, then this is definitely the anime for you. So without further ado, we're gonna.
Actually, before we start,
Before okay.
I want to say if you like Attack on Titan, I think the same people made this
Yeah,
one. I think.
yeah. I believe it's Wit Studio.
Yeah, Attack on Titan, the director of Attack on Titan, and I think in Death Note too.
I think Death Note. I'm not 100% sure Death Note, but I'm sure on Attack on Titan.
Direct.
Yeah. So without further ado, we're gonna get to the spoiler including review. So,
Yeah, Death Note and
oh, it's Death Note. Okay.
yeah.
So, things that we like. Do you want to start by something with you that you liked about the anime?
I like the concept of it. It was like steampunky zombie-ish. That I really liked, and that was pretty much all I liked about it. It was very actiony. It would hype you up for points in the anime. Like the bow part that was kind of like hyped up, and a part near the end that we'll get to. Are we in spoiler mode right now?
We are in spoiler, but depends on
Yeah.
what you want to say. Wait, wait,
Where
wait,
when
wait,
he
were you talking about actiony stuff towards the end?
actually starts towards the end, like not last episode. This is like episode 11. Like when he shoots himself with the thingy, the black. I like how and then
Oh, the Black
they
Blood. Oh,
cliff.
okay.
Yeah, when he shot himself with the black blood, they like cliffhanger right after he shot himself as like the transformation happened. Really hyped me up for the next episode too. So they did a great job hyping up people for the next episode.
Yeah, it was definitely a good thing to hype people up with all of the different things that they had. It was really good. It was really good. But one thing that I liked, there are a couple things that I liked that I want to go over. The first one thing that I liked was the action scenes for it. Now, because I started off with Dragon Ball Z and the Dragon Ball franchise for anime, I look at action animes for the action scenes, like above most things. That's what I normally prioritize. And Kabaneri had good action scenes with like Ikoma and Kurusu and Kibito, them all fighting the Kabanes and Mume, of course. Can't forget Mume, but all of them fighting the Kabanes on like the train and such. And I really like the concept of the fused colony.
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah,
like
because it actually because it's like you don't just shoot them in the heart and that's over. You gotta like break them open and then go shoot the heart.
He's like, you say it like that, it sounds really bad.
Well,
To rip them apart, shoot them in the heart.
I mean that's what they have to do. They gotta shoot them in the heart. But
Fair enough.
let's see. So other things so another thing that I liked. And I'm gonna contradict this later in the review, but I like the well, partially contradict it. I liked the character. This may be a bit odd for you to think. I didn't like feel bad for this at the end of the series, but I like the character of Biba as a villain. Not as a character, but
Yeah,
as a villain.
yeah. He had a good thing. He was like an anti-hero type thing. Like he believed he was fighting for what was right, but in general, everyone's like, no, no, that's not how we do things here.
Yeah, and if we were to calculate how many kills just in the episode he was in that he got from like and not just him but also like people in Cobbins that his people had fought, that's a lot. Like he literally killed everyone in the Shogun stronghold in the final episode. Don't you agree how
Um,
that was crazy?
yeah, he was just like, oh hey guys, wait, but like near the end,
Yeah,
like near the
yeah,
end.
in episode 11 when he went to the stronghold to talk to the Shogun and then the Shogun took the knife and it injected the virus.
Oh yeah. He's just like, oh hey guys, one of you might be a Kabaneri, and just like, and just shoot each other. That was pretty good.
Yeah, what do you mean Kabe, not Kabaneri?
Yeah, Kabaneri.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone just started shooting each other. It's like, well, I did not expect this.
This didn't work out well.
Yeah, and then one last thing that I liked the character development definitely. It was they definitely developed Ikoma, Mume. I feel like Mume got the most character development over Ikoma because of especially with like Biba and stuff like that. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to say anything
Yeah.
about that.
Uh, no. I would. It's kind of like Mume. Mume was more of a main character than I think Akuma was. It's kind of like a little bit. They had their own separate stories with each other, but I'm gonna turn off Skype real quick. They had their own separate stories and everything, but like when you come down to it's like you see more screen time with Mume than you have seen with Akuma, kind of like a little bit.
Yeah,
It focused more. It revolved more around Mume than it did Akuma. Akuma's more like a side character. Mume is the bigger picture.
yeah, yeah. Definitely, Mume is the bigger picture for the character development, but Ikoma is written off as the main character of the series. So now on to things that we did not like. I'll start on this one because you started on the last one. So like I said before, I'm just gonna start with this one because I alluded to it before. The thing that's gonna contradict me, I hated Biba. I like this
Yeah,
character. I like this character as a villain, but I hate him because he just like plays with everyone's head. Like
yeah,
like 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 him alone was able to like just his mind alone was able to kill the entirety of the Shogun stronghold. He was able to think of that plan to just inject the virus into multiple people and get them all to kill each other.
I mean, well, he'd have like what 3? He had like 12 years to think about it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
my
that's,
opinion.
yeah, it's true. But also the to the scale it worked at too, and also them
Yeah,
releasing all the Cobains from the train. He was storing Cobains for like 10, 12 years just for that moment to let them loose in the Shogun stronghold because he wanted to kill his father, which is crazy.
he held a grudge.
Yeah, he
He
held a
knows
pretty.
how to hold.
He knows how to hold a grudge. All right. So you want to say something that you did not like?
What I didn't like, I didn't like how they took a while to explain everything. Like at the moment when you first start watching, you're like, oh hey, look, zombies, they want to eat people and stuff like that. But like, I remember they started off like, oh hey, Akuma was shooting a metal plate, and this is like, what is he shooting metal plate for? Is he on the train? Is he not on the train? Who is this? Where the where? And like Mume didn't really explain Mume until like later on, and they didn't really show Biba later on. Like if they feel like the story could have been longer. They could have had like I know they were rushed for like 12 episodes, but they could have explained it better. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. This season has had quite a
There's a
few
lot of
animes. At least from the ones I saw, that should have had like either a 13th episode or like 24 episodes. The only one that's kind of redeeming itself on that is Sakamoto Desuga because they're supposed to have 13 episodes, but they're making the 13th one as an OVA.
oh,
So we're still getting it, just not yet. But then like Kids Naiver, for the most part, when during its airtime, it was written as 13 episodes on my anime list, and then episode 11 comes out, and you look on my anime list, it's written as 12 now.
yeah, they really want the one.
Don't get me started on Kids Naiver. But then I mean, even though I'm not caught up on it yet, I have to see. I'll probably see why. I can see why ReZero it was extended to 24. I really can see that, even though I've only seen like 3 episodes.
Yeah, I've seen like 4 or 5. Cause episode 1 was 2 parts, and I was just like, why?
Yeah, episode 1 was 2 part. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that when I made my first impression. Sort of, kind of. And then I saw it like mid recording, and I just never mentioned that. I was like, oh, I didn't see the second part. I only saw the first part. Yeah, but all right. Another thing that I didn't like that, well, actually no, that will kind of to it kind of goes off of what you were saying with not explaining things fast enough. This is something that was not explained at all, and I think you know exactly what I'm about to say. The like psychic beam
Oh
new
yeah, oh yeah.
thing, and
When
new as in
Akuma,
NUE. When like not just Ikoma, but well, Ikoma's was the more notable case where he just put his hand out and the train went flying and it blew up. But also when Horobi turned into a new, how she just shot it out of her mouth.
yeah, it was like a scream type thing. Yeah, that was weird too.
Yeah, but it's like they never explained that at all. They're just like, oh, you have a boost in power. To me, that's like, all right, they have more physical strength. They can move
Like,
faster. No, they can shoot
they
plasma
can,
now.
yeah.
They can use a
No way
plasma
though.
psychic type stuff now. So I would have liked to explain that. I would like an explanation on how that is possible because it just didn't seem possible. So,
Yeah.
do you have anything else that you didn't like?
No, no, oh, no, it seemed pretty. It was a decent anime.
Yeah, it was decent. It looked really good to start, and then they started not explaining stuff.
Yeah, and then it was just like, oh, no, all right, it's time for
Yeah.
bedtime.
So, so what do we think about the future expectation and hopes? Now I know I saw that they are going to be making recap films for this,
Recap
like you know how
films.
they did sort of offline, that type of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, we like.
Yeah. They're doing like a recap. They're doing two of them, one for 1 through 6, and then the second one for 7 through 12. So I expect hopefully that for them to build on the stuff. That's really the only expectation you can have for a recap film,
Yeah.
to build
Like,
on, like to explain stuff like plasma psychic shooting, Kabaneris.
that must really bug you out.
I can't get over that. It's just like you really did not explain this, like the craziest thing in the entire series. You don't explain.
It's like we don't need to explain anything. Doing Photoshop stuff right now, so
This
just like.
Oh, that was me yesterday in recording. But anyways, so all in all, yeah, it's really all we can hope for because it is a recap film. It's not like a season 2 or anything.
They need an OVA to explain what happens after they beat Biba, because like they left.
They need an
They
OVA.
left.
They need an OVA for Kids Naiver, okay? But that's another discussion for another day.
Yeah, everything needs an OVA. Honestly.
But yeah. So overall, what would you rate this anime out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Like again, I enjoyed both Death Note and Attack on Titan. Both of them coming together was pretty well, but they could have been better.
Mhm.
That's my final.
Yeah.
What you?
Yeah, I would give it 9 out of 10 too. It was definitely really good. They kind of lacked in explaining things. Like most of the other animes I've reviewed thus far, I've given like 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
I may have given one 10 out of 10, but not 100% sure. But
I know how like
yeah,
okay, I know
because
how like you go
yeah,
first.
because I haven't really seen, because as you should know from my channel, I have not seen too many animes. Probably the lowest rated anime that I've reviewed on the channel is Dagashi Kashi because of that ending. But we don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about that ever again. I made a video on it. Don't want to talk about that ever again.
Yeah.
But definitely, I would, but honestly, something I'd really like to see in the future. This is kind of going back. My bad on this, but possibly if they did a spin-off of an Attack on Titan Kabaneri crossover,
That'll be good.
like
And you
just
could watch it back to
like
back.
kind of like Ikoma and Mume fighting Titans
Yeah.
with whatever the guy's name is.
I know
Like
like
Aaron, isn't his name like Aaron?
Aaron. Oh yeah, Aaron. Yeah, yeah. I know like
Yeah.
in I know how like in Attack on Titan and Death Note they would explain they didn't explain all the stuff like in the anime, but they explained like in between different shots like no commercials would be. They would explain
Oh,
like
that's what they would do. So
yeah
maybe they did that for Kabaneri. We just don't know because we don't have the commercials. So if
yeah
for those of you who are watching this, if you know that if they did that in the commercials, let us know down below. Let us know what they explained because that would be really helpful. But anyways, we're gonna end this review off here.
yeah.
Sorry for it being 16 minutes, but it is what it is because we do have two people and to get all the opinions across for the anime. So thank you all for watching. Do you have any words before my outro?
Check out my channel. That's
His
all.
channel, he stopped doing anime, which is
I started
I'm
doing
sad.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sad, but
I do
he's
gaming now, so if you want
it is
gaming
just
and stuff.
gaming. Yeah, I'll possibly get him into Pokemon. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, that is it for me. Thank you all for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you all next time.